fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Pump it up with Unleaded 88.
Get ready. Blues Traveler and Jen Blossoms. Plus special guests, Spin Doctors. September 10th, Lordson Amphitheater at Waterworks Park. Blues Traveler, Jen Blossoms. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster. Blues Traveler and Jen Blossoms, presented by the Willis Summer Series.
Hi, I'm Keith.
I'm Jenny.
And we'd love it if you'd join us for Happy Hour with Keith and Jenny.
Unless, of course, you're not happy.
Well, if they're not happy, we can try to make them happy. It's Happy Hour.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know about that?
I think you should just back off.
See what I'm dealing with here?
This is Overthinking, where bold opinions, big questions, and brilliant distractions collide into one beautiful mess. Proudly presented by Carbliss Premium Handcrafted Cocktails. Flavorful and flawless. Hosted by Scott Siepker and Mackenzie Edie. This is Overthinking, exclusively on Iowa Everywhere.
Happy Thursday, Overthinkers. I didn't F it up this time.
Well, your voice is all left up. What's wrong with you?
You were supposed to just ignore that. You were supposed to just act like everything's fine. Like I'm not.
I didn't know my co-host was so weak.
Dying. Yeah, my son gave me the flu.
Oh, blame it on your kid?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe if you gave him better genetics, he would have a much healthier immune system. But you decided to not.
There's a lot of reasons I want you to have children. And one of the top is so when you do, I can just come in and be like, just pick it all apart. Mm-hmm. Kind of how you do me. Because it's just.
Yeah, but if I was a parent, I'd be perfect. So
that's what I'm saying.
I know that for sure because I don't have kids. And I have very bold opinions, as our opening would say, about parenting, which makes me very likable.
Yeah. Okay. You just keep telling yourself that. That's what I'm just going to say. You know, it was like me, like my kids aren't going to have screen time. And if this gets to be too annoying, cut me off and I'll just like take a nap as you guys run the show. But if this gets to be too annoying and too distracting, I will just shut that F up.
I actually can't even notice much of a difference between you normally and now.
It's crazy because like my clients love this voice.
Oh, it's like, your chest voice. Oh yeah.
When they call.
Oh yeah.
And I ask how their evening is, like they love this voice. You know what I mean? My client.
I think we should do the show like this all day.
No, we got to get the vibes up because it's Super Bowl weekend. There's a football game. There's snacks. There's puppy bowls. There's so much. But first of all, this is the 1500. 15.
Wow.
I fucked it up. Scott, take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to announce that this very episode of Overthinking is the 1500th episode of a show across the entire network of Iowa Everywhere, a network that is changing the game, a network that other places are trying to copy and emulate, but they can't. And you know why they can't? Because they don't have you, the viewer. We have the greatest fans in the entire world. That's what makes Iowa Everywhere different than every other podcast network that's trying to start right now. And I'm so appreciative. I know I was laying it on a little bit thick there, but let me be honest and say, I feel so fortunate to be able to be a part of this experiment. And this experiment is going very well through the first 1,500 episodes. And I'm really looking forward to episode 2,000 and episode 3,000 and so on and so forth. Thank you to Chris Williams, John Liebel, everybody at Iowa Everywhere for putting this idea together and letting us be a part of it. And really, thank you to the viewers. It sounds inauthentic because I'm probably over a microphone right now, but legitimately, we saw this when we were at KXNO beforehand. The fandoms for these shows, it's not even fans, you're part of the show. And I just want to say thank you to all of the listeners, all of the viewers, as we can now say, for making this possible. Not just possible, but thriving, moving forward through 2026 and beyond.
Yeah.
And we
Well
want to show
put,
you
Scott.
guys just how thankful we are at our totally awesome February 27th Iowa Everywhere audience party for all of our viewers to come and spend time with us, hang out, have a drink with us, and let us show our appreciation to you for being a loyal viewer and joining us for this crazy ride.
Hell
You
yeah.
guys
And you know
nailed
what
it.
else is
You
going to
guys
be there?
nailed it. It's
Merch table, special
Oh my God.
drinks, Grimaldi's Pizza, and a photo booth. Come on out. And I would say you probably want to get there right around 7. We're going to have, this is going to be a big turnout.
Get there early. Last year it was packed and that was fantastic, but get there. It's gonna be cold. You're gonna want to get in and get warm. Back to 1,500 episodes. You think about 150 episodes is an achievement. 500 episodes, 1,500 is incredible. It's in the work that goes into it, and it blows my mind. So,
And
this
this
is
show
cool.
has been roughly 3% of those 1,500 episodes.
Yeah, and yeah,
It's
that's
a
just
really
that's the
strong
thing.
3%.
Oh, yeah.
The strongest.
Especially today's episode, it's gotten off to a very, very good start. What did I
And I
did
know
I
that
say?
you
15?
are really overthinking how you sound right now. I can tell that you're neurotic about this.
No, I'm not. Actually,
I do think you said 1500th, but it's
15th,
fine. Like it's
okay.
all good. We still love you, Kenzo.
you
It's
know,
all
in
good.
some countries, that's how they say it.
Yeah, there you go. So you were right
No
somewhere.
country I want to visit.
Right. the only the countries that, do, what is it?
Oh, yeah, that. Don't put your
Yeah.
fist up like this. That's a different thing.
I think you're just full of it, Scott, but we are so thrilled to be a part of this network. We are so thrilled to have you guys tuning in every week, whether it's live or after the fact. And
As our theme song originally said, listen live or listen late. Ooh, I hit the wrong chord on
Scott
that.
is
Okay.
just trying to get the ukulele back. I think you should bring it to the
Oh, and I
Audience
could just play there the whole time.
and have people sign your ukulele. That's what I
Sign my uke. Sign my uke.
think. That
Yeah?
no,
No? Okay.
I don't know. That's like a
Yeah.
euphemism for something. I think maybe not.
I think we have some free hairball tickets to give out.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah.
Hairball's fun.
Let's get after it early just so we give people an opportunity to sign up for it.
Sounds great. Hold on. I'm scrolling. So yeah. The show is this Saturday at Vibrant Music Hall in Waukee. You can enter on the Iowa Everywhere Facebook or X pages. And there are still tickets available for the show outside of that at ticketmaster.com. So do we have the winner, Cade?
Well, no,
Or-
the show. So for today's show, if you leave a hashtag hairball in the comments, that automatically enrolls you for a giveaway at the end of this episode to win 2 tickets to hairball on February 7th. So just use hashtag hairball in the comments section of whatever you're watching on, and it should be added to the giveaway. And right at the end, I will use our generator and we will determine who the winner is. So if you're interested,
Sweet.
hashtag hairball in the comments.
That is so fun.
February
Hairball
7th.
has been around forever. And I don't know why Hairball in my small town is like the main event. People think you going to state fair?
Well, that type
Hairball's
of
it.
music,
You go-
that type
yeah.
of music is small town music.
It's like
If it's not
small
country
town-
music, it's hairball music. And I don't
It's hair-
mean that in
yeah.
a cat way.
Your jokes have got to improve this episode. Okay.
they?
They are starting on the floor. Yes. You're way funnier than this. And I'm not even going to try to be funny today. Sorry. I'm not even going to try because I'm not.
All right.
And that's just what it is. All right, guys, let's get into top topics brought to you by the Kaburski Brothers. Now, the Kaburski Brothers lawn care team is growing rapidly, and their team needs to grow too. So if you are looking for a team-oriented environment and a job that gets you home in time for dinner each night, won't keep you away on the weekends, you too can become one of those dead-gum Kaburski Brothers. I want to be one. So a few of the positions they're currently hiring for: operations manager, chemical applicator, commercial mowing supervisor, lawn care technicians. It's a fun place to work. Relevant work experience is preferred but not required. And they have very competitive pay, health, dental insurance, plus PTO. So you can apply to become one of those daggum Kaburski Brothers at kaburskibrothers.com.
And
that sounds like fun.
That's not a job that's going to get replaced by AI anytime soon. So It's like
Exactly.
a legit career that you could just be in for a long time.
Yeah. Yes. That's a good life, too. Being out in the sun, doing like hard labor, hard work.
Well,
It's
I
just
mean,
good.
it is hard labor, so we don't want to oversell it. It's
Yeah, but you
it's
feel
gonna-
better after a good day of hard labor
You're
than
damn
you do.
right you do. Yeah, when I worked in the factory, when you get done, you'd be tired certainly, but you actually made things, you did things that day,
Yeah.
and there's a sense about that. At least that I it feels different than when I create something on a computer screen.
Plus, just my last comment on this, like, sorry, but dudes and gals that end the summer, they've been working out their landscaping, their lawn care job all summer. They're tan, they're muscular, they're hot.
Oh,
The
yeah,
hottest
they're
people working
ripped.
lawn care.
That's right. That's how we should sell it. Join the Kaburski Brothers and get six-pack abs.
Get hot. All right, guys. Iowa's favorite Super Bowl snack is, well, first, we're going to just kind of give a little background on Super Bowl snacks and the foods and the things that everybody loves. So the Super Bowl isn't just about touchdowns and gambling, guys, because I know there's so many people just gambling on their little football games. But for me, it's for like food, the spread, the snacks, the snackage. First, Scott, Cade, what are your favorite Super Bowl snacks? Maybe historically, or what are you looking forward to having this weekend?
I am a big snacker. I get the munchies. It's probably I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
And I don't snack very often. So when I come to a party, I'm really looking forward to having the excuse that these calories don't count.
Of course not.
So
No.
for me, even a bag of Doritos.
Can you house
could
an entire
crush
bag
that.
of
Oh,
Doritos? Just you can.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, Cool Ranch, regular
Okay.
nacho cheese. I'll try some of the other flavors. The thing about a Dorito, and I think it's because it's engineered this way. Every bite I have, at the beginning of the bite, I'm like, okay, this is great. This is my last one. And then somewhere mid chew, I'm like, just one more.
Yeah.
And then it just
Definitely.
continues for 20 minutes. And now I have a stomach ache. But I
Yeah.
don't
But
regret
once
it.
the stomach ache goes away, it's time to have more Doritos.
You're damn right. So,
So you're just raw dogging the Doritos, no dips?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think a Dorito needs a dip. Now, you give me a cheese dip with some nachos, where I'm creating my sort of own Dorito, if you will, then I will. But I don't dip my Doritos. I feel
Okay,
like that is overdoing
try
it.
this. Dip your Dorito in just plain sour cream.
I have
Yeah,
a thing about white substances.
Okay, say more about that.
Why?
I don't know. Like the idea of sour cream just kind of grosses me out.
Because it's white? Because
yeah.
it's white.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You don't like to put white stuff near your mouth?
Nope.
Are you not an Oreo guy then? You don't eat Oreos?
There's black around the white.
Okay, so it's
And it's got to be
it's-
creamy.
There's got to
okay?
be a
It's creamy.
ratio of whiteness.
Yeah, it's the combination of the whiteness and the creaminess. Like that's the problem.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I actually don't like the white part of Oreos. I
I
just would
actually think
rather
it's overrated too, Kenzie.
yeah.
I don't dislike
What?
it. I think you
People
need
that go
both
for
of
those
them.
double stuffs, it's like, what's wrong with you? Grow
Yeah.
up.
This is an insane take. You would
No.
rather just eat the
agree.
fake cookie part?
I agree
Yeah,
with
here's what I
Kenzo.
do. Here's what I do sometimes. I will have my Oreo, I break it apart, and a little bit is good. So I'll take the top and I'll scrape a little bit off of the other and eat it like a dip because it's too much what they've got
Okay,
going
now,
in there.
now, now,
I
I
fully
admit
agree
that's
with
kind
her.
of a cool idea.
It's why
Yeah.
Oreo thins are better.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
this is ridiculous. Honestly,
No.
I didn't realize I was doing a show with two morons. I
What
cannot
the
believe.
hell did you just call me?
I cannot believe that you think that the white part of the Oreo is not that makes the whole Oreo.
It's too
Otherwise,
much.
it's just
too much
a
stuffing.
It's too
cardboard
much.
chocolate
much.
cookie.
The double
Like-
stuff is too much. It just tastes like you're eating
Give me
whipped
triple
cream.
stuff.
Yeah, it makes your teeth hurt like as you're eating them.
Not when you dip it in milk.
It's too much. It's too much cream to milk. You need more cookie with the milk. You just
You
got to
need more
trust me on
cookie.
this one, Scott. You just
Yeah,
got
I
to
agree.
Believe me, Kate, I've eaten way more Oreos than you can even imagine. Okay,
Scott,
so don't try
I've
and
eaten
don't
way
come
more
here and
Oreos than you,
condescend to
bro.
me. All right,
Well, you
I
just
know my
called us
way around a
morons.
bag.
So kiss my ass, Scott. I bet. Do you like the corner piece of the cake that has like all that frosting on it too? That's disgusting. What's wrong with you? Grow
Okay,
up. I'm
again,
serious.
here's the thing. If I got into the mood of where I'm just gonna use this word, the munchies. Okay, I'm not. There's no context there. Just a
it's
word
okay.
I'm choosing.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
then I'm going.
You're
then I'm
definitely
going for it,
overthinking
okay?
using the word munchies for sure.
But in a regular adult moment where I'm being a responsible human being, I will not. I don't like the corner piece. It's too much. It's
You got to
too
have
much.
middle. Same
Middle's
reason.
good. Middle's good.
Same reason. It's more cake.
But about 2 in the morning, give me that corner piece. You know what I'm saying?
Are you one of those guys that goes to the fridge in the morning, in the middle of the night? Excuse me.
Only if I've had a few climbing kites.
Damn. So you did mean munchies.
Well, you just told me not to overthink it. And now
Well-
I reveal the context that nobody else could have put together. Oh, man, you just entrapped me. That's illegal.
And that's why I wanted to be a lawyer as a kid. Did you guys do the mock trial as a kid?
I was the judge.
I was a lawyer. I wore my mom's blouse to go to Drake and do your little mock trial. And I wore my mom's blouse and I had someone pinned in a corner and I was really just trying to like give it to him and like pin him in a corner.
Yeah.
And I got like those types of situations I got like tears in my eyes because I was like, I'm going to nail him to the cross and I'm getting tears in my eyes. And I'm like, so anyway, that's when I knew I couldn't be a lawyer, but damn, I would,
I was the judge for a mock trial of the Boston Massacre.
oh,
Yep.
oh, wow.
Yep.
Damn.
Objection. Sustained. I honestly didn't know at the time. I was so nervous that I just picked. I would just go back and forth because I didn't really understand. So I would just say, overruled. Sustained.
I can see you in one of those robes.
Overruled.
I can see you being one of those.
Yeah. The British soldiers got off in that trial. Okay, I should say the British soldiers were acquitted
Damn.
in that trial.
Have
Thanks,
you ever
John
done
Adams.
jury duty? Have you ever
No,
done
I got
jury duty?
summoned last year, and then I was denied before I even had to go. But I want to do it.
I did it back in like 2018. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. And it was a horrific case. And I was secretly pregnant.
What do you mean? Horrific.
A landlord was stabbed over 40 times by an ex-tenant that she had kicked out.
Allegedly.
No, he's guilty.
Oh,
so-
you found him guilty.
Well, it was actually not a retrial, but it was
Mistrial?
like, yeah, I don't know. He got second degree. He definitely.
Second degree murder? You convicted a man of second degree murder while you're pregnant?
I
Secret.
did. And actually, that was another time that I had to speak up, like when we were, talking about stuff and that people were like, no. And I was like, what are you talking about? Again, I think I should have been a lawyer.
Wait, there were people in the jury room that thought he was innocent?
There was one person.
And you were like,
I said, bitch, what?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I think
And
that's
she
what
said,
happens in 12 Angry
"You're right."
Jurors.
That's exactly what happens. I absorbed as much 12 Angry Jurors content as I could before I went in there, and I thought.
So that person then eventually did come around and was like, yeah he's guilty.
You know, this was his second trial. So
You're not supposed to know that, though, as the jury, right?
I don't
That
think
should
I
have
knew
been
that
kept to you.
until after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Wow.
we'd have a moment for appeal here.
That guy is where he should be. Let's just say that.
So
Okay,
my favorite
so-
Super Bowl snack is puppy chow.
Wow.
Sorry, Cade, pull your face up.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I have my light off. I'm conserving battery because I forgot to charge it. But I remember specifically when I was like 8 years old having puppy chow for the first time, and it was during the Packers Steelers Super Bowl that Aaron Rodgers was. That was the only Super Bowl he won. I specifically remember trying puppy chow and it just rocking my world. So I got to go with puppy chow. But second place is definitely Doritos. For some reason, Doritos always come out at the Super Bowl. I don't know why I don't have them more outside of the Super Bowl, but they always come out at the Super Bowl. And they are one of those chips or foods that get better the more you eat them. And that's like a problem.
Yeah.
It is.
Got to go puppy chow.
Okay, we got to talk about puppy chow for a second because this sticks in my craw. All right?
Okay.
You imbeciles out there who
Oh
make
my
your puppy
God.
chow.
You're doing a lot of name calling today, and I'm not gonna allow it anymore. Quit calling me, all of our fantastic listeners and watchers names.
Oh, not all of them. Only the people who make their puppy chow with Chex Mix. What are you doing? Crispix is the only way to go. If you make your puppy chow with Chex Mix,
Chex cereal, you mean?
are a fool.
Chex Mix. Chex cereal.
He means Chex serious. Chex cereal.
He's
but
serious.
Chex
I didn't even
cereal.
think about
Yeah.
that, Scott. You got me thinking about
Thank
all
you.
the Chex Mix
Let
or
me
all the
be,
puppy
'cause I
chow
wanna
I've
clip
had.
this. If you think that your puppy chow is good and you use Chex cereal instead of Crispix, you, one, are missing out. And two, if you think that Chex cereal is better, you are, by definition, a moron.
To let you add to the clip, there are a lot of people that claim it's called Muddy Buddy and not puppy chow. Do you want to add on to
Okay,
that?
those people
That's
are
messed
odious. They are the worst part of our society. It's not called Muddy Buddy. It's called Puppy Chow. It's a perfect name, okay?
Yeah,
Because we're
it's a
human
perfect
beings
name.
and we're eating it. So it makes sense.
Exactly.
And there's no mud in there. Jeez.
There shouldn't be mud in there. If there is,
People really,
Something's wrong.
I can understand from a marketing perspective if you're putting this into a bag, which by the way, the stuff you buy at a store is never as good
Hell
as
no.
when somebody
It's not
makes
even
it.
a fraction of as good as homemade
No.
puppy chow.
you got to get the kind that was shaken up in a brown paper bag. You know, if like you don't feel someone's
Or even the plastic bags where you get all those microplastics in there. Give it to me. And you got to listen to me, folks. I know I'm being a little over the top again for the second time this show. But if
the
you
second
haven't
time,
had,
the 12th time.
if you haven't had puppy chow with Crispix, you are missing out. And I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart,
What's the
I
difference?
want your
Like
life.
what makes it so much better?
The
Tell us.
flavor.
The
the
flavor.
airiness.
Man, texture and shape is a big.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's why I
Flavor.
like four things is because texture and shape are like big for me. I like it. Texture and shape outweighs flavor for me, and that's why I struggle with so many foods because
Yeah.
I struggle with texture. And so I get what Scott's saying. I have
Thank
not
you.
noticed a difference though. I haven't had enough. I don't have puppy chow consistently enough to really know.
I bet you've only had it with Chex cereal. I bet that's what the problem is.
That's what I'm a little worried about. I feel like I
Yeah.
have. And I feel
Whatever
like I need to
Super
go-
Bowl party you're going to, call ahead, Cade, and make sure that they make it with Crispix,
You know,
okay?
better yet, bring your own. I'm bringing my own bag of
And not sharing.
Crispix, and I'm not sharing. You
What is this, a
uncultured
gallon
swine.
bag? One of these gallon
Yeah.
bags? I can house an entire one of those. Munchies or no munchies.
I easily could too.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
good.
me too. Just don't
And my
leave me
mom,
alone
Janie,
with-
she makes it the best. So thanks,
Okay.
Mom.
All right, guys. Well, we are now a half hour into our show and we're not even a quarter through our first story. Okay. So Instacart looked at grocery orders around last year's Super Bowl and found almost everything you'd expect if you walked into a party right now. Chips, Doritos, dips, wings, and all the sauces. Chips and dip were the clear winner last year, just across the board. But even within that classic lineup of dips and chips, there's regional flavor. So there's queso in the West, there's
it.
wings around the Midwest
Do like wings.
and Northeast, and Big Buffalo love up north. So it's definitely regional when you think about it. But Iowa had a few different favorites. So I pulled this from a few different websites, a few different sources. Do you want to guess what the favorites in Iowa are? I mean, this one gives it to you. So you have one.
Okay. The favorites in Iowa have to be handballs.
No, it's actually beef sausage, which
What?
when I read
That's
beef,
not
I'm like,
true.
I think
Oh, Little
what they mean-
Smokies. Oh.
I am completely editorializing there. It just said beef sausage, and my brain immediately went to just people like eating full giant sausages. And so I had to really step back and think, no, Mackenzie, they're probably talking about the all beef Little Smoke. They have to be, because I just refuse to.
I have seen
believe
these
people
at
just-
tons of Super Bowl parties. I have
Yeah.
not seen full sausages just on a rack at a Super Bowl
Although
party.
the invitation's still open, not this weekend, but next weekend, Schmidt sausage making party.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just what you want to do for Valentine's Day. Okay.
The Little Smoky cannot be all beef. I don't believe that for
But
one
they make
second.
all beef. They make
All beef
all
Little
beef
Smokies.
version. Yes. And
Okay.
tater tots. So we have
Ooh.
buffalo chicken dip, Little Smokies, and tater tots for Iowa.
What I've lived in Iowa for 42 of my 43 years. I've never walked into a party that had tater tots. I mean, I love tater tots. Tater tots, I'm not saying don't
I love
exist
tater
here.
tots.
I wish
as
I walked
a
into
party?
a party. that
Yeah,
had
I
those.
agree with Kate. I'd be happy if there were some
I
tater
love
tots
tater
there.
tots. I've never seen them at a party.
No, who
couple of
makes
my
tater tots for a party not in Iowa? This Google machine that you got is got maybe that's the true moron.
Well, for sure. For sure. But
What
I
would
will
you
say,
guys? What would you guys consider as like the main entree of a Super Bowl party? Is it wings? Is it burgers? Is it
Probably
pizza?
pulled
Like,
pork.
oh, really?
yeah,
Thing.
something, I would say something like that, or like a made right situation.
Okay.
Yeah, because hamburgers aren't going to work this time of year because you need that grill going.
You
don't
gotta
wanna
have
walk-
that crock pot. That
Yeah,
crock
yeah.
pot is extremely
true.
important, or a roaster pan. It's extremely important for having a good Super Bowl party, because you're just snacking, you're just grazing throughout the entire game, and you're drinking.
Chili, a
So you're
chili.
get-
You can
a
do a
chili.
chili there. That's
Would
good.
you guys like when you guys came home from school? Would you feel like an existential dread when you saw the crock pot was out when you came home? Or is that just
So
me?
you didn't
guys
like
were
That
it
was just
excited
you.
about the
was
crock
going to be
pot?
in there
No, I just knew I was not gonna be a happy camper when I saw the crock pot.
because you didn't like what was in there, or what?
It's just like no, like Jenny is an incredible cook, like top 5 ever in anything, but like anything that came from the crock pot, I would struggle to eat. And like there's a popular trend on social media of like people pretending to come home from school, seeing the crock pot, and just like their world shattering.
Huh.
That's
I don't know.
might
It's
be a
clearly a
Gen
bad
Z
take. I have
thing.
people disagreeing with me here,
No.
but
no,
I love a
get
good
it.
crock
the
pot.
crock pot was a
Slow
bad day
cooker.
for me. Yeah.
Jeff in our house is like the crock pot guy. And so I've had to, like, I feel like our roles are swapped in that, because he's like always making up something tasty in the crock pot. So I've had to step up my game, and I just used the crock pot last night. I made chicken and noodles for the kids, but my
Oh
kids
my
don't
God,
I love chicken
necessarily.
noodles. Oh.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Mackenzie, ship some of that to me.
I will. You guys know I'm on my sourdough journey. I don't know if you know, but I just
I do.
posted about it.
You need to get off of that journey. It's time to abort mission.
Well, let me tell you something. The last 2 loaves have failed spectacularly.
Yeah. You know
think
what?
it's
You know what
flour.
makes good bread? The store.
No,
Just-
man, I'm not about that life. Like, I'm about to get a cow out here. I'm about to get the chickens out here. I'm about to be just raw dogging it with my milk, raw milk. Just
No,
kidding.
don't
I'm
do
not.
that. Okay,
I'm not.
here's the thing. I feel like making your own bread is like changing your own oil. You
Yeah.
can do it,
Yeah.
but just let a professional do it.
No.
It's faster.
I feel
it's more
so,
consistent.
Yeah, but they don't do it. I had a couple pieces of this sourdough and like I toasted it in the toaster and put butter on. Let me tell you, it took me to it. I needed a cigarette after. That's how good this sourdough was. And even if you fuck up your sourdough, you still can make focaccia. I got a focaccia being made right now because I fucked up this last
Okay,
sourdough. I'm just
going
telling
to
you,
change
like,
my opinion here. I think you should just make sure a friend of yours likes to make bread. And I have one now. Mackenzie, any of your bread, you can just ship on over to me. I'll taste test it for you.
I cannot wait until I'm just like I can't wait to be gifting the sourdough to all my friends. So thank you for sticking with me on this journey. Because it hasn't been easy.
I'm going to guess, and I'm just going to say, and we'll move on. I'm going to guess that you are going to be ending your sourdough journey by the end of winter.
You're wrong about it.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Seems like just when it's a good time to start the sourdough bread journey, the beautiful day.
Yeah. Plus, I'm going to have my
you just
garden and I'm
Wake
going to
up
put
with fresh bread.
Okay.
That's right. Fresh bread and my fresh tomatoes from my garden with a BLT made with sourdough that I made. Tell me what sounds better than that? Nothing. Maybe caviar from McDonald's sounds better than that. All right. So McDonald's debuts exclusive McNugget Caviar just in time for Valentine's Day at no cost to fans. So if you couldn't get that Valentine's Day reservation at your favorite restaurant, no offense, Scott, I know you're living that single life right now.
Actually,
So I'm not
today is
trying
the
to-
5-year anniversary of me going on my first date post-divorce.
Oh,
Can you believe that?
Tell us about
5
that.
years.
Okay,
It's
You
an
know, spilled a glass of
ESPN
water.
stat.
Yeah.
yeah. How do you know that? How do you know that? What?
I just remember that it was the first Thursday in February because I had
Okay.
taken like 6-7 months off because I was just,
7.
no, damn it. And so it's always just stuck in my brain, and I cannot believe it's been 5 years. Can't believe
Wow.
it. But caviar, my friend Brooks Reynolds loves caviar. And maybe it's because I haven't had top tier
Good caviar?
caviar.
Yeah.
Now, are you telling me this McDonald's caviar is going to be top tier for free?
Let me tell you about it. Okay. So apparently there's this long running internet joke where they already pair their chicken nuggets with their caviar. Apparently that's something. I didn't know about it.
Seems like
But
a
they are
waste.
turning this into a real promotion just in time for Valentine's Day. So they're partnering with Paramount Caviar to release its very first McNugget Caviar kit. And they're completely free, which is cool. So what comes with it is 1 ounce tin of premium caviar, a $25 arch card that you can use toward the McNuggets, a spoon, and that like cream, whatever, fresh stuff that you could.
Creme fraiche.
Yeah. And so it's all online. So beginning February 10th at 10 a.m. our time, you go onto their website and see if you can score one of these, and it's free. And if you like get in there, then they're going to
Wait, you
send that
get
to you.
$25 gift card for free as well?
Yeah, all of it's free.
The whole thing's free?
Yeah, if you get chosen.
Oh,
It's like
a sweepstakes.
yes, kind of.
It's like
yeah.
trying to get tickets to Hairball February 7th
Exactly.
at
Exactly.
Vibrant Music Hall. through Iowa
Hashtag
everywhere.
in those
Hashtag
comments.
Hairball.
Hashtag hairball in those comments. All right.
Caviar.
So
You know what that is? Kate,
Eggs.
do you know what caviar is?
It's
Snail
fish
eggs.
eggs of some.
sorry.
Snail eggs. Yeah.
No.
Some sort of eggs.
no, you were right.
fish eggs.
You were
Yeah,
right.
you got
Oh, it's
it.
fish eggs? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say Cade. Sorry, my ears also don't work. Now I didn't know this. I keep changing the subject today, guys, but that's just what we're gonna do. I didn't realize that salmon eggs. Do you know what salmon eggs are called?
Roe,
Yeah.
which is your kid's
And
name.
It's my daughter's name. So that's cool.
You think her friends at school are going to start calling her fish eggs?
Salmon eggs, maybe. I used to have a food blog called It's Salmon. It's very food. This is very full circle. We are in a simulation.
Salmon?
It's salmon, from Friends when Ross, everyone says his sweater's pink and he says, it's salmon. Had to be there, I guess.
Yeah, I forgot about that episode.
Sure did. All right, guys. Story number 3. Lindsey Vonn really is that bitch.
Man, if anybody knows Lindsey Vonn, let her know that Scott Siepker, also known as the Iowa Nice Guy, is also single because he would definitely like to go out on a date with this woman.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go on a date with this woman, so I get it. I completely get it. So the alpine skiing legend, Olympic gold medalist, and one of the most dominant racers in World Cup history is gearing up to compete at the 2026 Winter Olympics in Italy? Is it in Italy?
I believe that's correct.
Despite tearing her ACL just days before the game. So I think she tore her ACL last Thursday.
Yeah, when she crashed.
Yes. She crashed in a final World Cup downhill in Switzerland and ruptured her left anterior ligament. Yes. She stood up, went through therapy, tested her knee, and told reporters that she's still racing the downhill on Sunday. God damn. She's incredible. I had to roll out of bed and do this podcast, and I thought I was going to die. And she's just like, I cannot relate.
I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, which is why I'm not watching the
You
Super
are?
Bowl.
Oh,
But
God.
our greatest running back of all time, Thurman Thomas, didn't have an ACL, and he was fine.
He didn't have one?
It didn't work, and he went through his career and was fine, which is really odd. But he was just a special athlete. However, this makes me want to. I feel like I'm going to cover my eyes watching her.
No, it's like her Carrie Strug moment. She's gonna nail it. She's gonna nail it.
There's one.
Yes,
She's not going to win. Like the goal here is just to get down the hill now without crashing, but without that, and she just blew it out.
Yeah.
So I am concerned that we're going to have another devastating injury for her, and then it's just gonna be sad. So I wish her the best. I'm going to be rooting for Lindsey Vonn. For all the 40-year-olds out there, let's go. But please be careful.
Oh, come on, Scott. You're not giving her much.
Oh, I think obviously this is very tough. It's courageous. It's just
Have some confidence in our girl, Lindsey Vonn, because she is that bitch. Okay?
okay.
Have some confidence. Let's be positive. Okay?
Well, we'll table this discussion for after her race, and we'll see which one of us was closer to what happened.
I hope you're not happy if you're right. Don't be happy.
I don't want to
if
be
you're right.
happy. I just told you I would love to meet this woman. I think we'd have a great time.
I think you kind of do hope she gets into a little accident. That way she's all laid up and she has nothing to do but scroll the dating apps and find Mr. Iowa Nice Guy out there.
I'll invite her to either or. We can have a nice
Sir.
cocktail.
That's
It'll be
right.
great.
That's right.
You don't need
All
an
right, guys.
ACL to do that.
You don't need an ACL to do that.
Mackenzie?
What?
You paused at a weird moment there.
Sorry. Before we hit our next story, we want to talk about an exciting event coming up this fall. You saw it in the pre-roll, but Blues Traveler, Gin Blossoms, and Spin Doctors are on one stage during one night, not all at the same time. Scott made me clarify that last week. They're not going to all be on stage at the same time.
They may. You never know what an encore may bring.
Yeah, you're right. At
So stay
Waterworks
to the
Park.
end.
That's right. Thursday, September 10th. You can grab your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com, or you can win your way in at iowaeverywhere.com. You still have time for that. We're picking 10 winners by Monday, February 9th. So don't miss your chance to win. So there's all kinds of things that we're giving away over at iowaeverywhere.com. You can enter to win the hairball. So that'll be a fun one to win and to go to. All right. Are we ready for our next story?
Nope. Let's just sit here in silence for a little bit.
The Puppy Bowl is back. Now, I love the Puppy Bowl, okay? It returns for its 22nd edition on Sunday, February 8th. And this year, it's shaping up to be the sweetest one yet. And let me tell you why, okay? A record 150 dogs from 72 shelters around the United States are participating. And for the first time ever, there's a special halftime exhibition game featuring senior dogs. Oh,
Aww.
God. So there's going to be Team Oldies versus Team Goldies. I just can't with this, to highlight that older dogs are just as lovable and deserving of homes. And they are. There's nothing better than an old dog. They're lazy, they're tired, they're not going to create a fuss. I have an old dog, and he's great. So traditionally, the event splits dogs into Team Fluff versus Team Rough on a miniature football field, complete with toys, commentary, and adorable chaos. But the doggy touchdowns happen when the pups cross the yard with the toy in the mouth. Have you ever watched the Puppy Bowl? Have you ever sat down and watched
Can't say that
it?
I have. I mean, I've seen it like very briefly, maybe, but I've never sat down and watched it.
Okay. Well, it's not just because it's cute. It's one of the most successful call to adoption events on TV. And so they've had a ton of success. Many dogs featured go on to be adopted, and the spotlight on older and special needs pups this year really drives that message home. So I have a personal story about the Puppy Bowl. You know, my dog Bash, his litter mate in 2015 was at the Puppy Bowl and was featured at the Puppy Bowl. His name is Falcor. I think we have a picture of him.
Falcor, that's a great name.
Well, they named this whole litter. Doesn't that look just like Bash? They named this whole litter after the never ending story. So this was Falcor. Bash's original name was Bastion. So I felt so bad renaming him that I just shortened it. So that's
No, I think you
why
did
his
the right
name is
thing.
Bash. And yeah, I don't exactly know how we adopted him from A. Hines. And I saw him on the website. I was like, I love this dog. I called immediately, even though Jeff was like, we just moved into this house 5 minutes ago. We don't need a dog. And I said, yeah, but we need a dog. So we got a dog. But they're so serious about it. We went to visit him, and then we had to schedule like a home visit. And they came to our house and they're like, well, you don't have a fence. So you're not going to get this dog. I'm like, no, I'm getting this dog. And I think I just sweet talked him. And then I went to Target and I bought a dog bed and a dog toy, and I just manifested it. And the next day we got the dog. So anyway, that's Bash's relation to a Puppy Bowl participant. But aren't they so cute? Look at that. Looks just like baby Bash.
Yeah,
My
and
God.
thanks for adopting.
Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah. Okay, so this got me thinking though. Oh yeah, there he is. Look at that. I saw that picture and I thought, he's mine. That's my dog. And that's us bringing him home. Isn't he cute? Guys, I could cry. His whole face is white now because he's old.
He's such a baby in that.
I know. So speaking of puppies being ornery, one time I had Bash in our bedroom, and I left the room to take a shower. And back then I would take off my wedding rings before I showered. And I took the rings off. I put them on my dresser and I went to take a shower. And I don't know, something in my brain was just like screaming at me, like, go back in there, go back in there. And I went back into the room. Bash is on my bed. And I look and my rings are nowhere to be found.
Oh,
And I'm
no.
like, where the hell are these wedding rings? And I hear this clanging. Like, no fucking way. I went over, I opened his mouth, and two of the rings were on the bed. One of them was hooked around his bottom tooth. Just an
Oh, good
ornery
thing
son of a-
it didn't go through the digestive system.
Yeah, I would have had to have dug out the ring and worn it, you know? Okay, but the Puppy Bowl and how much I love it, and how much Iowa everywhere is like a dog heavy team. Like a lot of us have dogs or pets.
Except for Andrew Downs, he hates
Except
dogs.
I need to get to I don't know this background. Like, why does he hate dogs so much?
He hates milk and cereal as well.
He hates
That's
milk.
ludicrous.
That's
Yep.
insane.
And he
I
also
get
hates
the-
people taking their shoes off in the house.
That's also
No,
a little ludicrous.
wait.
I understand the dog thing because I just think dogs and cats and just pets are so different that I don't know, different strokes for different folks. Like I don't know. Andrew doesn't seem like a dog guy. I'm not really a dog guy either. Like I like dogs. I enjoy them. Any dog I meet, I love, but I don't think of myself as ever being a dog owner just based on knowing myself. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it
I
does.
thought the
Makes
same
sense.
thing, but I think eventually, Cade, once you settle down, you'll be like,
Yeah. Kate,
You could
You're
be
a
right.
dog guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
my dog Charlie, my childhood dog Charlie is still someone I hold close to my heart. He's still alive. He's just in AZ. He's in Arizona, so I don't get to see him as much.
right on. Right on. Okay, so it just kind of got me thinking like all of our dogs, we love them for their own reasons, for our own reasons, but like how would they fare in their own little puppy bowl and their own little Super Bowl or whatever? So now don't judge me, but I did use AI to help me put together this little draft board. And I didn't tell it what to do, you guys.
what?
But
How the hell is my dog not even in this? He's on the corner. He got the corner. What'd you do?
Yeah.
Did you scrunch his face together? He looks so
No.
much. He looks like a puppy there.
I don't know what happened.
Atticus
But
is gonna. This is rough.
it is rough.
Something's going on with Eric's cat too, Mr. Mustache. I can tell that's Eric's cat. I can tell that's Gus, but
Oh,
maybe I've just
Mustache
never
looks
seen
like a-
Gus smile. Oh man.
Yeah. I'm just letting you guys know, like, this is what AI, just by looking at our animals. But Bash comes in number 1. He's Captain Snooze. And he's a
That
veteran
seems like a fitting
linebacker.
name to me. I don't know. I could be wrong. You know him better
No.
than me.
I can hear him snoring through the floor right now. He's upstairs. I can hear him snoring. Second, we have the Blue-Eyed Menace, which that's John Liebel's dog. Then we have Sad Bench Guy. I think that's one of Keith and Jenny's dogs.
Yeah.
It's Tina.
It's
That's
That's Tina.
it's a fitting
Yeah.
name, I suppose.
Sad Bench
Sad
Girl, I
Bench
guess we
Guy.
should say. The Orange Menace. I liked that, Kate. That's
That
what
is a
that's what
fitting ass name.
Jasper came in as.
The
He's
Eye
mascot.
Bandit. That should be his name.
Yeah. Tiny but Deadly. That's Keith and Jenny's other dog.
Could not be less true.
Teeny, because isn't her name Teeny?
Yeah, she's teeny and she is just a nugget. Just a
I
little
love it.
love ball.
Chew Toy Bandit number 6. Is that Aiden's dog?
That might be. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to tell because of the slight AI tweaks, but I
I
want to
told-
say
That fucker. I said, don't alter these images of these precious animals in any way. Don't
Sometimes
do
it
it.
doesn't listen.
yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
always.
Yeah, I think Gus, is that Gus, Mr. Mustache? I don't know. There's another. We have, yeah. There's there's Mr. Mustache and there's your
Dr. Wet
dog.
Nose.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
He
I'm
does
just
have a
letting you
wet
know,
nose.
like
My dog Atticus does.
I'm just saying we should form our own little puppy bowl or animal bowl with our pets and just see what happens. Bash would sleep through the whole thing, but that's okay. It's all right. Oh, all right, guys. Are we ready for Cade's most random rundown brought to you by Iowa Corn Growers Association? You can have a seat at the table and a voice with the Iowa Corn Growers Association by going to iowacorn.org/join.
Thank you, Kenzo. I appreciate it. So do you guys remember like a long time ago, I went over those ridiculous sports graphics that social media, sports social media pages post?
Yes.
I thought this was the perfect time to go back to when Sam Darnold graphic where he was out indefinitely with mononucleosis. And this is a perfect time just because he's in the Super Bowl now. And the shout out to whatever social media manager came up with this. But when Sam Darnold made the Super Bowl, someone posted indefinitely Super
Oh my
Bowl
God.
X. And that is
Wow.
awesome. And I just had to share it because that was one of the things I saw that I just thought was so cool. And also, Sam Darnold's just an awesome sports story. Blue chip prospect, 5-star California surfer boy quarterback, gets drafted to literal hellscape of the New York Jets, sucks for like 4 years, journeyman, sees ghosts, gets mono, becomes a journeyman in the NFL for years and years, finally finds a spot in Minnesota. Minnesota doesn't want to pay him, signs to the Seahawks and is now in the Super Bowl. That's an awesome story. Yes. Like that's just what sports is all about. I just thought that was awesome.
I love that we're going to live in a world where either Drake May or Sam Darnold has a Super Bowl championship before Josh Allen. What fun that is.
We'll talk to Josh Allen this week.
Oh yeah, Hassel did.
Yeah, that was cool.
Didn't I say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. The trombone was a little loud in my ears.
Oh, no, it's okay. I thought I called him by the wrong name and I was gonna be embarrassed. What do you mean this guy sees ghosts? What do you mean? I want to know more about that.
He was at one point in his career. He said that he was seeing ghosts from the defensive linemen. Yeah, kind of attacking, like blitzing him and almost sacking him, but there was nobody around. So he got really antsy in the pocket and continually made really boneheaded mistakes.
Oh,
and
little mental illness. That's all right. Well, good deal. That's great.
Oh, right. Yeah. I love that. Love that we got.
We're almost at the end of the show. Use the rest of your battery.
All right. Okay. So
there's our boy.
We've done an algorithm check before.
Oh, shit.
Now it's time for a prompt check. Scott, Kenzo, what is the last thing you asked ChatGPT?
I know. It's to make that graphic of all the dogs.
Okay, besides that, before that.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. The last thing I asked.
I should probably do the same. I owe you guys that.
I asked it to help me with some copy for Leverage 4, the business I am a partner of. I was really trying to, I had some ideas and I plugged it in there and I said, like, make this make sense. Take all these bullet points and make them make sense.
Okay.
Mine is much more boring. I have to put together an estimate for a client video. And so I asked ChatGPT to give me some questions to ask the client. Pretty exciting stuff.
This is a really a good,
so boring.
Good display of where we're all at in life. Mine was how long does butter last?
Forever. Pretty much forever.
That's pretty much what it said. Yeah. But
well, it depends on if it's salted or unsalted. I hope it asked you that.
What it says. Question. It says salted versus unsalted. Salted butter lasts longer. Salt slows bacteria. Unsalted butter spoils faster. So
back in the day, you used to have to soak your butter to get some of the salt out before you would use it because you would pack so much salt in there when you were trying to keep it throughout the winter or whatnot. Isn't that fun?
Guys,
that is fun.
I'm on that journey, the sourdough journey. I have a butter bell, and let me tell you something. That's pretty sweat. A butter bell. You ever had a butter bell at your house?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is either.
It's porcelain little holder that you put water in the bottom of, and in the lid, that's where you put all your butter. And yeah, it keeps like the butter soft, and the butter doesn't fall out into the water.
Oh, I just have a container that has my butter in it.
Yeah, is it plastic? Microplastic butter?
Right. Microplastics. You know, I've been looking more into this. There really isn't any evidence yet that that's all that bad for you.
Well,
every study that's come out is like, if you look into it, you're like, those methods seem a little weak. And I'm not saying that there isn't anything. It's just that the evidence isn't quite there yet.
Guys are getting microplastics in their little spermies. Like that stuff's showing up everywhere.
But we don't know. It's hard because when we test things in the lab, there's also plastic there. So we really don't have standard methods to try to isolate where those microplastics are coming from.
Keep telling yourself that. Just get a new fucking butter dish. How about that? And shut up.
I think a butter bell sounds nice. I like my butter soft, especially for toast and stuff like that. So that would actually help me a great deal. Eric Herman said butter bells are game changers, and that's the least surprising thing I've ever seen is him having a butter bell. That SOB has everything when it weird food things. He's got it. He gave me a pizza. Yeah, efficiency. That's a better word for it. He gave me like forget the name of it off the top of my head, but it's one of those pizza spinny things.
Pizza pizzazz?
Yeah, I got one. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Those things.
That does
talk
show
about
what
game changer.
they are. That also shows where Cade is in life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's another
having a
great
pizzazz.
indicator. All right, one
This
more
thing-
question for you guys. Are there any small like social rules that you refuse to follow, even if everyone expects it? One for me is I think my dad always gets annoyed when I forget to take my hat off at the dinner table and stuff, and I think that's stupid. I think that's a dumb, old-fashioned way of life. I will respect it. He's my elder, and I respect him, and I will take it off every time he asks. Doesn't mean I don't think it's kind of dumb.
Right now,
Okay.
the thing that's there that is in my mind forefront is all these people doing the ChatGPT caricatures and they're posting themselves. I'm like, okay, first off, you're not that good looking. All right.
Oh,
Yeah. And I think
damn.
of some of
What?
these people, they do it and they look at it and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm so good looking. No, it's a character. Okay.
And then people compliment them. Wow, you look beautiful. And they're like, thanks, bitch.
No, it's not.
That ain't you. You can't accept that compliment.
No,
You're not allowed.
No, you can't. And so getting on those trends, and then the people saying, I guess I had to get in on this trend. No, you didn't. You didn't have to.
Scott, you were wound up like a cheap clock today, brother. This is
God, it reminds
funny.
me of the ice bucket challenge when like everyone
Oh.
was just waiting to get nominated.
Piss
Like, oh
me-
God, I hope it's
Oh,
my
no.
turn.
What virtue, like there's very few things. And I know I've been guilty of
There's
virtue
a
signaling
lot
in
of
my life.
virtue
The virtue signaling
going on
pisses
right
me
now.
off so badly because and it's like they're lacking self-awareness. They think, oh no, I'm not virtue signaling. Shut up. You are.
Yeah. There's a lot of that happening right now. And I don't care for it.
And again, I know that we're all guilty of it here and there. I try
Totally.
to really be careful and
I
not
dumped that
do
ice
it.
water on my head. I did. I admit it. I did. I got nominated. Like, what was I supposed to do? Not do it?
Yeah, I
And
did
the
it too.
peop-
I'm not.
No, the
I'm
people
ju-
who,
I'm-
who
it's more of a
didn't get
general-
nominated and then they just would dump a bucket of water over their own head.
Yeah. I know. Grow up.
Oh, this is for ALS. No, it's not. It's for you to get attention.
And that was back when like videos on social media weren't that, it was just, that was just, man. But you know what? Times weren't as weird as they were. There were no Epstein. The files existed back then, but we weren't talking about it. We were just dumping ice water on our heads and just trying to live our
Maybe
lives.
we should have been talking about it instead of dumping ice water on our heads.
You know what? Yeah. And all this could have been resolved. All this could have been resolved. But yeah, we don't
Was
want to
Epstein
leave
still alive at that time? Man.
He's still
Yeah.
alive now, brother.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you guys can know, like everyone's lying to you and everything you know is fake, everything's fine.
Nothing is real.
Except this show. This
Except
is the
the show.
1500th episode of IO Everywhere.
Yeah, John
so
Bach
sorry
brings
that
up
I said
the best point. Like the whole point of it was to donate while actually doing it, the ice bucket challenge, and he raises an interesting question: how many of the icers actually donated to?
Attention to it. That's what I
Oh.
was doing. Shut up.
Oh my God. All
We
right,
got some
guys. we
Super
have-
Bowl themed overthinking
No,
in the
no, we
wilds.
don't. Let's not talk about the Super Bowl. I don't. ugh.
Oh, Scott, get over it. We love
Time to
you.
move
but
on, man.
it's
I'm
new
not,
different.
I'm not
regime now.
watching. I'm not watching.
It's a new
What are you gonna
regime
do?
now.
What are you doing this Sunday then? What are you?
I don't know anything else. I'll drive
gonna
around.
find
I
himself
will
in the
walk through
bottom-
a cemetery.
Just
the
drive
bottom of a
around.
bag of Doritos?
Yeah, I'm gonna dump an ice bucket on my head.
Just sit in a silent, empty room. Ashley
sounds
R is
fun.
overthinking if she should take a risk with her Super Bowl food this year. She makes a killer chicken jalapeno dip, but wants to mix it up a bit. Is this the appropriate time to do it, Kenzo? This is a you question.
I have thoughts about this because I had thoughts about this at Thanksgiving. Okay. Ashley, if you are known for your killer chicken jalapeno dip and you show up to my party and you don't have any chicken jalapeno dip to offer, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to tell you to turn around and go back home because really, I invited you 15% for your personality, the rest for that chicken
dip.
jalapeno dip. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. you can experiment, but you have to also bring the chicken jalapeno dip.
That's the right answer, I think.
Yeah,
That sounds
bring
good to
them
me.
both.
Totally agree. This is like if somebody came up to me and called me the Iowa Nice Guy. It's like, that's not my name. That's a character. You gotta play the hits. You gotta play the hits, Ashley. So bring that killer chicken jalapeno dip, and then bring a little experiment on the side.
Yeah, as long as it's good.
There's something about the Eagles that you could mention. I don't know. I watched the Eagles documentary recently, not the Philadelphia Eagles, the band. And you got to play the hits. That's the moral of the story. Sorry, got to play the hits.
Totally.
I thought you were talking about the bird.
Scott.
Okay, Jackie T is overthinking the Super Bowl commercials. They used to be the best part for her anyway. And now we've seen most of them before the big game. I get it from a marketing perspective, and I get that that the internet has a lot to do with it. But dang, I think they packed more punch the night of.
No doubt about this.
For sure.
It is no longer appointment television. Hell, I don't watch the Super Bowl anymore. And because it's like, why? What am I going to gain by doing it? If there's a cool commercial, I will be able to see about it. Or you know what, Murph and Andy, they do a review of these, so then I get all I need to know from there. I hate it. I hate that they all blow their wads before kickoff.
Wow.
Wait. I understand, again, as Jackie talks about, I understand why they do this. They get more bang for their buck if they let it out early. But man, I don't want to sit there watching the Super Bowl and have somebody sitting next to me on the couch as a commercial runs, a 30-second commercial, and the person's like, oh, I've seen this one. This one's really good.
Exactly.
Shut up!
Shut up! Exactly.
God, you're not cool because you've already seen the Super Bowl commercials. That's not cool. It doesn't make you in the know more. Stop it. Just shut up and watch it and let everybody else experience it for the first time like you got to, and not you just be like, oh, I know about this one. No, this one's not very good. Oh, it took them 2 days to film this one. Shut up.
Scott.
Scott will not be watching the Super Bowl, by the way.
So, are you okay? What the hell is wrong with you?
I feel great.
Okay, because it doesn't seem like you're
Doesn't that annoy you when they have to sit there and like, let me tell you how smart I am. Shut up.
Yeah, no, it's a
shut up.
Like,
Gus asked if you're doing a shtick or if this is real. I am. It's probably like 85% real, I would say.
Yeah.
It might be 10% jacked up, but no, come on. Just keep your mouth closed when you're watching something that you've already seen that other people haven't. Okay, be nice.
And when you're eating your Super Bowl snacks, keep your mouth closed.
I think another part of it too is that Super Bowl commercials are so outrageously priced now that they're just trying to justify how much money they're spending on it by promoting Brad Pitt or Ben Affleck in a freaking Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. They're promoting that for 2 months before because it cost them like $10 million to make.
Yeah.
Atticus,
definitely.
come here. Atticus is here. I'm trying, but he's being.
Oh, Dr. Wet Nose?
No, Dr. Wet Nose. Come here, Dr. Wet Nose. Come here. Okay, he doesn't want to be seen.
We're just looking at your crotch, Scott.
Look.
Hey, Atticus. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
That was great camera work on my end.
Oh, guys. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us for another episode of Overthinking. We hope you have a fun Super Bowl party this weekend. We hope you enjoy all those dips, those chips, those snacks. Just be thinking about Scott when you're watching it. Just think, what a lonely life it must be to not be watching this, experiencing this right now.
And if you are at a party and the puppy chow has been made with Chex cereal, leave.
Yeah.
It's got to be Crispix.
Real quick, we do have a winner for our hairball giveaway. And that goes to John Bach in our comments section. So congrats to you. I'm trying to pull up the graphic here. But you're our winner. Just reach out to us on social media. Shoot us a DM. And we will make sure we get those tickets to you, man.
A regular listener and regular commenter. Your comments legitimately, everybody, really do help the algorithm push what we're doing here. So if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. It genuinely helps.
It does. Thank you guys. Thank you all.
Oh,
John says he doesn't have any hair on his head. Should he throw on an 80s wig to headbang at the sing? And the answer is yes.
The answer's
and some
obviously
kiss
yes.
makeup.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, guys. Thank you.
Hope all your favorite bands stay together.
Me too. And we will see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.
Bye, guys.